Imagine standing on a battlefield where the sky itself turns into a weapon. 1,000 drones rise like a mechanical swarm, moving as one, hunting as one, and striking with deadly precision. No pilot, no mercy. Just code, algorithms, and speed faster than human reaction. This is not science fiction. This is the future of war. And America is in a desperate race to master it before China or Russia can tip the balance of power. Why is Washington pouring billions into killer drone swarms? Why do generals say they could decide the next war? And what terrifying questions do they raise about the future of humanity itself? Tonight, we reveal the full story from the battlefields of Ukraine to the secret labs of Silicon Valley, from Capitol Hill budget wars to the nightmare scenario of AI deciding who lives and who dies. This is the swarm revolution. It all started on the killing fields of Ukraine. Cheap, off-the-shelf drones modified with cameras and explosives changed the way wars are fought. Suddenly, $500 drones were destroying million-dollar tanks. But this was just the beginning. Ukraine, desperate to outthink Russia, began experimenting with swarms, dozens of drones coordinating together, overwhelming defenses, striking from every angle at once. Meanwhile, China was watching and building. Beijing now boasts the world's largest drone production capacity. State media brags about swarms of hundreds, even thousands of AI-controlled drones, ready to blind U.S. carriers and saturate missile defenses in the Pacific. The nightmare scenario: thousands of cheap, fast drones launched at once, too many to shoot down. Even America's most advanced warships could be overwhelmed in minutes. U.S. war games confirm it. Swarm attacks could cripple U.S. power projection in Asia. And that is why America is racing to catch up, because the first nation to master drone swarms will control the future battlefield. The Pentagon calls it the Replicator Initiative. The goal? Deploy thousands of autonomous drones within the next 2 years. Fast, cheap, lethal. A robotic army in the sky. Unlike traditional drones, which need human pilots, swarms are powered by artificial intelligence. They think together, they move together, one brain, thousands of eyes and weapons. Special Operations Command is already testing them. The vision: no U.S. soldier makes first contact with the enemy again. Instead, swarms of drones and robot dogs go in first, finding, fixing, and finishing the target. And it's not just the military-industrial giants. Startups in Silicon Valley are rewriting the rules, bringing consumer drone tech, AI vision, and rapid production to the Pentagon. Think iPhone manufacturing speed, but for weapons of war. The math is brutal. One F-35 costs around $100 million. For the same price, the U.S. could deploy swarms of thousands of expendable drones. Numbers matter, and in the swarm era, numbers win wars. But here's the catch: drone swarms are cheap compared to fighter jets, but scaling them to thousands still costs billions. Congress is divided. Should the U.S. pour money into swarms, or double down on legacy platforms like stealth bombers and carriers? Then comes the ethical nightmare: should machines have the power to kill without human control? International groups warn of a new arms race, where AI decides life and death in milliseconds faster than any human can intervene. The Pentagon insists humans will remain in the loop, but critics argue that in real war, when swarms face swarms, autonomy will be unavoidable. Once unleashed, the machines may make decisions on their own. Meanwhile, China isn't waiting, Russia isn't waiting, and Washington fears that if America hesitates, it could lose the future of war before the first battle even begins. So what does the future look like? Picture this: swarms fighting swarms. Dueling AI. Skies filled with thousands of autonomous machines, jamming, evading, striking all in seconds. Faster than any human general could command. The U.S. is already working on counters, high-powered lasers, microwave cannons, electronic warfare to fry circuits midair. But in the end, it may become an endless cycle: swarms versus counters, counters versus new swarms. And the stakes couldn't be higher. U.S. officials admit a future war over Taiwan could be decided not by ships, tanks, or jets but by which side swarms dominate the skies. The machine storm is coming. It may protect soldiers, it may prevent wars, or it may unleash a nightmare humanity can't control. One thing is certain, the swarm race has already begun. And the question isn't whether America can build them, but whether anyone can stop them. This is Machine Squad. And this is the future of war.